Can I just say, life is kind of crazy sometimes. We have interruptions, we have things that don't go the way we want. And so I'm going to do a full page. Oh my gosh. And my week is so crazy, my eye is twitching. Okay. Join me this week, my friends. We're going to figure out small acts of self-care. This is the last in our gratitude prompts. We're going to get to it and we're going to get real. See you inside. All right, friends. Let's talk about stupid weeks, shall we? Stupid weeks. And I want you to get a paintbrush and I want you to maybe close your eyes, pick some colors. I don't care what you come up with. Maybe they're colors you wouldn't normally choose. I've got some paint pens. I've got purple, orange, and blue craft paint. All right, so here's the thing about stupid weeks. And as you think about your stupid week, or if you are having a stupid week, I want you to put paint on the paper. For instance, I learned something about my child that I did not realize was going on a daily basis at her program. That was dumb. I had to help my husband replace irrigation because we have rats eating all our drip line. And I do not want to spend my time replacing drip line. I don't like grocery shopping. I do not like grocery shopping. I hate it. I'm tired of it. I am also really tired of the same old meals every week. Oh, let's rotate spaghetti every single week and tacos every single week. No, I'm tired of it. Let's talk about deadlines. When you decide to do an art show and you think you have all month to get ready for it, and now you have Tuesday, today, done. That's all I have. Let's talk about not having time to get into my garden because of the rats. The rats. Right? Stinky little rats. Because all I'm doing is repairing drip line that they have eaten through holes so that there is water coming out everywhere. Rain, water. And that makes my plants die. So now I'm losing plants. That's right. I'm losing plants. I had plants die. We have to replace them. I have to pull them out. This is not making me happy. Thanksgiving is coming. I'm not ready. I feel pressure. This is making me mad. Let me tell you what. When I do this, I kind of feel like a whiny baby. Poor me. First world problems, right? But they're there, and I feel stress, and I feel pressure, and I don't like it. And I would like it to change, but I don't know how. And I feel like my time is not my own. And I'm just gonna keep doing this. So I want you to do the same thing. I want you to tell yourself all the ridiculousness that is going on. I miss my best friend who passed away. Life is just kind of crazy. Lots of things going on. Ugh. Okay, let's go dry this. Okay, you guys, case in point, as I was doing this, I got a phone call I had to attend to, and then I had to call the bank. And we all know how much fun that is, don't we? Okay, so small acts of self-care. What did I do after a phone call that I had to make to the bank? I got myself some more coffee. That's my small act of self-care. I'm going to take a deep breath. So, what I'm going to do is I found something with a straight line. You can use a ruler, you can use a book, you can cut out a piece of cardboard, you can use anything that you can find around your house that has a small rectangular shape. Okay. Anyway, I can't make straight lines. And if you like straight lines, this will help you. So we're going to use a little bit of white paint. I washed out my brush from my crazy getting everything out. And here is what we're going to do. We're going to use this as a ruler. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to outline this rectangular shape on 3 sides. Again, not very straight. That's okay. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to make white marks all over. And we're going to think about small acts of self-care. For me this week, it has been making sure I put lotion on my hands after I wash my hands, because this is the season where my hands dry out to the point they are so painful. My act of self-care, small act of self-care, was to pick one thing to get done this morning and not all 75 things that need to get done. So I went out, I watered my chickens, I cleaned out their little nesting box, I made everything nice and fluffy in there, and I told myself that was enough. Yesterday, I went to go make dinner. My Instapot broke, so I had to flip dinner and throw the pork into the slow cooker. But I chose to see it that I don't have to make dinner tonight because I made 2 dinners last night. You can do that. You can also call for pizza and nobody's going to come and arrest you. How about that? You can also serve eggs or cereal for dinner and nobody's going to come and arrest you and tell you you are a bad parent or a bad person. I texted my friends last week and told them I was having a hellacious week. And they understood and they agreed after I spelled everything out. Okay, on this one, I'm going to make a little oval. And I might use a smaller brush because I want this to look like a candle flame. Which, for me, that's also another small act of self-care, is to light a nice candle and make it a little festive. Okay, that's not perfect, but a flame kind of flickers around, so that's okay. Now what this does is it has completely changed the look of all that crappy mess. And as I breathe, as I paint, that helps as well. All right, I'm going to dry this white and I'll be right back. All right, this is dry. Not even dry-ish. I actually dried it. I'm going to take my paint pen. You can use a paint pen. You can use a Sharpie. You can use a ballpoint pen. Doesn't matter. But here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to outline it in some yellow first. Then I'm going to take this darker blue. I'll list these for you. And I'm going to outline it like this. My gosh, you can take a marker and do this. You can take a crayon. You can take colored pencils and do this, or you can just do it in black. Doesn't matter. It's a little wonky. I don't care. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to remind myself that you can stamp this. You can write it in pencil and then go over it. But I'm just going to free form it here. Small. X. Oh, and look at, I'm getting my hand in that wet paint. But here's what I'll do is I'm going to wipe that dry and put this on. Small X. So if you use a paint pen, it's probably better to let it dry. Because now I'm going to have to avoid that white paint, that wet paint. Small X of self. Oh yeah. All right, let me go dry that real quick. This is how it works in real life. Small acts of self-care. Matter. Then I'm going to go in. And I'm going to fill in right here. I'm going to wait for that to dry. I think this could quite possibly be one of my favorite pages because it's done in real time. It's done in the midst of another crazy day. It's done again with mistakes because now that does not look like an F. So I'm going to dry that paint pen and I'm going to come in and fix it. And now it looks like an F. Because this is what happens in our lives. We get interrupted, the day continues, but here we go. So I hope today you can light yourself a candle. You can get yourself another cup of coffee or tea. And I'm going to leave this open on my desk as I work today. All right, you know the drill. I'm supposed to say like and subscribe, but thank you for joining me on this crazy November Acts of Gratitude. See you soon.